The extension works of the Royal Sailing Club of Valencia are a clear example of the extensive specialization that we can offer in the area of water sports facilities. It is a construction challenge that is undertaken in 12 dramatic months, split into two parts. The first is to complete the protection works by constructing 2 alignments of rubble mound breakwater, 1 alignment with a vertical breakwater, and then shelter walls connected to the main breakwaters. And the second part, involving the berth's construction with 4 fixed piers and its fingers, as well as floating pontoons for catwalks and finger piers to make room for 236 super yachts. In Phase 1, a total of 3 alignments are constructed to create the protection structures to give shelter to the new basin. The first rubble mound type is made with a core of quarry run, rock filter layers, a rubble berm, and 2 layers of 30-ton blocks in the armour. It starts from the south breakwater on the port of Valencia and is 362 metres long and up to 11 metres deep. The shelter wall is crowned 8.8 metres above the sea level. The second vertical type is formed by 18 reinforced concrete floating caissons, lightened by circular cells, and with dimensions of 28.125 metres in length, 6.88 metres in beam, and 8 metres in depth. There is an angle of 240 degrees between this vertical breakwater and the first alignment, and before completing it, the foundation trench is dredged and the bedding layer is laid. In this case, the shelter wall is crowned 6.5 metres above sea level. The third breakwater type is 511 metres long and reaches depths of 9.5 metres. It is made of a core of quarry run, 150 kilos of rubble filter, and 2 protection layers of 2.5 tons. The shelter wall is crowned 5 metres above sea level. These 3 breakwaters, adjacent to the existing Port of Valencia breakwaters, are completed by 2,500-metre quay lines formed by single-cell prefabricated caissons, along with the necessary granular backfilling to create the new reclaimed esplanades. The maritime means used by Rover Maritime to carry out the works are vitally important, as the surface area for auxiliary facilities must be obtained from the sea. Following this initial phase, 4 finger-fixed piers supported by piles are built for long vessels, and floating catwalks and fingers guided by piles for smaller vessels. Another central fixed pier is made with caissons 6 metres in beam, 4 metres in length and 6 metres in depth, and the superstructure of reinforced concrete is executed on top. The 550 metres of fixed fingers are supported into metal piles of 610 mm in diameter, using a vibrating pile driver, and pile prefabricated bridgeheads are fitted on top to support prefabricated concrete deck slabs placed over with maritime means. Additionally, 2,300 metres of floating prefabricated concrete pontoons forming the catwalk piers and 485 metres of concrete floating fingers are launched and held in place guided by metal piles with variable diameters. In total, 236 moorings are created for vessels measuring from 20 metres to 120 metres long. All berths are provided with the necessary services to operate, such as drainage, drinking water, communication, electricity, fire and beacon networks, and so on. The new access roads, esplanade urbanisation, new landscape with vegetation and its irrigation, new service buildings, changing rooms and storerooms for commercial area are also completed. At the same time as the wharves are being completed, a 21,000 square metre covered parking with concrete foundations is executed, with the capacity for 540 vehicles. With a budget of more than €88 million and a record completion time of 12 months, we at Rover Maritime have facilitated the operation of one of the most important marinas in the Mediterranean.